Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 16. Oh, that is not the right sketch. It is day 16. There it is. I have them all written down, thinking that that is the best way to um, look at it, but I was like, that sketch doesn't match the one I'm doing. So the one we are doing today is by Susanna Lee. And I am using the Bella Boulevard Dad Style collection. And what I've done is I have kind of added a few different things to it. I don't use as much as I would like, but I love how this layout turns out. And I just feel like it just goes really well with the photo. So the photo is my husband and my brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law is in the Air Force Reserves, and he works for us at our company. And so the way the military works is they had this, like, I don't know, it was kind of like a boss's day, where you could bring your boss down and show your boss what you do and everything like that. Basically, I think it's kind of like a thank you. So my brother-in-law, he has, several weekends that he has to be down there, but then he also has a time where he's gone for months. And so, I mean, obviously we're going to keep his job. But I think it's harder in different companies where it's not family. So it just kind of is like a day to kind of say thank you and check out the Air Force Base. So this is Luke Air Force Base, and it was just a picture taken of the two of them, which is super nice because, anytime you can get sibling photos, I just think it's a great photo. Plus it has a really cool plane in the background. Maybe it's a jet. So if I don't know what it is, I apologize. You can leave it down in the comments. I am not offended to be not the rejected is not the right word. Corrected, rejected. I am not afraid of that at all. I actually kind of like it because I don't like to give wrong information out. So all of the pattern papers are from this Bella Boulevard collection. So as you can see, there is basically a big block of paper behind the photo. And so I'm going to use this circly one, and I'm going to rough it up with my edge distresser. I seem to be doing that a lot. I think I used to do that a lot more back in the day, and it's definitely coming back. I love the texture that it gives. And then I cut strips, whether from the regular paper or from the border strip paper, and just made a bunch of banners. And so I'm deciding, yep, my photo looks pretty good there. And I am just going to back it with some tissue paper. So I find if my background has a ton of pattern paper, then I'm not going to do a ton of pattern paper layers around my photo. Whereas if my background has less pattern papers, like one or two, I'm going to do a lot more mats or layers behind my photo. So when I have a lot going on in the background, I still want to mat my photo in something fairly neutral. Tissue paper is definitely my go-to. I have kind of an addiction. Even my kids know that if they take tissue paper out of a present, that they fold it up nicely and hand it to mommy, because mommy's going to use it. Like that doesn't get put in recycling. So yeah, so I just backed it in some white tissue paper, And then I'm going to pop it up on some fun foam. And this is just some fun foam from Walmart. It's nothing exciting. But you can kind of like cut it to the size. So that's kind of nice. So I have these paper clips from Simple Stories, and I'm going to pull two of them. One's just colorful stripes. The other one says to do, and I think they are from the Carpe Diem. Oh gosh, this plastic is so loud. So sorry. Yes, so they are Carpe Diem epoxy metal clips, and I got them from Tuesday Morning. They're from 2017 from Simple Stories. So I pop those up, and then I pull out the Fancy Pants Family & Co. Ephemera pack. And I love when they have dates on them. I went through my papers the other day, and yeah, I have paper from like 2006, so that's definitely going to show up at some point. But this collection doesn't have a date. But that's where I'm going to pull my title. So my title says We Are Family, which obviously they are brothers. So that is where I am going with that. And then I'm pulling the Echo Park Go See Explore ephemera pack. Also something I picked up at Tuesday Morning. And it just has all kinds of travel stuff, which is fun. And I am going to pull out, I really want to pull out anything that has an airplane on it because there's a plane in the photo, and what perfect time to use it. So I pull out, I think this tab. Yeah, I think the tab is either from there or from the Family & Co. And then I pull out a frame that says Snapshot, a tag that says Travel Air, and a circular piece that says Airplane, and then a label sticker that also has an airplane on it. And then I felt like I needed another circle with those clips, so I add one that says Fave Space. I do think my brother-in-law really enjoys being in the Air Force, so I figure that was appropriate. And then there was another circle and a geotag, so I'm going to add another little cluster up in the top left hand corner. So there's a circle, so a lot of circles going on. Definitely a lot of circles in this layout. And then there's like these tiny little compasses. So I'm going to add those in 3 spots as well. So that definitely brings kind of the circular element in all 3 clusters. Now for that frame, it is screaming a shaker pocket. So in the sketch, it calls for 2 photos, but I decided to do a photo and a shaker pocket frame. And of course, I am doing the lazy version, and I took the paper from it. So this is a Spiegel Mom Scraps sequin mix called Sunflower Flight. And the colors just go really well, and I love all the little stars in it. So I'm just going to adhere that packaging to the back of that frame and slip it underneath my photo. And so I have the 2 spots that look like were meant for photos, but I have this beautiful shaker pocket. And it has butterflies, and you know, they fly like airplanes. So yeah, so maybe Sandie, who is not a big butterfly person, could think about putting some butterflies on her airplane layouts. Ooh, maybe. I don't know. She may hate me later, but I love her, so it's okay. I'm going to add this little word sticker that says Legendary, and that is going to do it for my layout today. So make sure you check out the description box to see everybody who is playing along. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And here is that layout again. So that is going to do it for day 16. We'll see you tomorrow for day 17. Remember to wear your crown.